Yeah, yeah. Should I wait till they're done? I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, they are done anyways. Okay, here we go. Good morning. We invite you to take your seats and prepare for this morning's service. On behalf of the worship committee, welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Columbia. I am your Director of Religious Exploration, George Starega. Our minister is the Reverend Stephen Robinson. This morning, we are proud to present our 2025 CYRE Holiday Pageant, A Very Martian Holiday, written by Bauer Westerin, many of whom you know. Thank you, Bauer. I'd also like to thank I'd also like to thank all of the parents and our director, Jonathan White, who put a lot of effort into making this pageant happen today. We'd love you to stay connected with our community by keeping an eye on the following communications. Our recurring events are included in the calendar with your order of service, but special events are also coming up. We provide an email newsletter every Thursday to keep you informed. Make sure we have your email address. We warmly welcome families with children and offer childcare during our service for infants and children up to 4 years old. We have a designated seating area in the sanctuary for children ages 4 to 7 and their parents or caregivers. Feel free to bring the toys available in the back of the social hall for quiet play. Today, children will remain in service with their parents and caregivers. Please silence all devices as we center ourselves on today's service and listen to the prelude.
It's my pleasure to welcome Jude forward to perform the Linus and Lucy theme by Vince Guaraldi, arranged by Chrissy Ricker.
Thank you. Please rise in body or spirit and join me in the congregational covenant in your order of service. Love is the doctrine of this congregation. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, seek knowledge and freedom, and serve others in community. Thus do we covenant with one another. Please be seated. Unitarian Universalism is a diverse and non-creedal religion. Our community is founded on deeds, not creeds. We are a covenantal religion, meaning we don't have to believe the same to treat each other the same, with respect, equity, compassion, and dignity. We place love at the center of our values, embracing and welcoming all people. We're delighted to welcome all our guests and visitors. Today, Roxanne is assisting with bringing the microphone to our visitors. If you are willing and able, please stand and wait for the microphone to reach you. Then share your name and where you're from. If you brought guests, we invite you to introduce them as well. Do we have any guests today?
I'm happy to introduce Lyndon's Abba, Oma, and Uncle here to see him in the pageant today.
All right, Roxanne, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Visitors, if you'd like to learn more about UUCC, visitor cards are in the pocket on the back of each chair. Please fill one out and place it in the collection plate so we can email you about our events. Our board members and committee chairs welcome your questions and comments. Board members wear green name tags. Thank you for being here. Today's chalice lighter is Izzy, who joined us in 2024. She really enjoys participating in the youth activities here at the UUCC. Spirit of life and life, come unto us.
I'm pleased to invite Artemis to the piano to share a performance of Jingle Bells. Next, we'll have the opening words.
All right, opening words. It's The Great Teachers in Life by Jason Cook. We seekers are on a quest to discover truth and meaning. Sometimes we think we found it, wrapped up, glimmering with newness, straight off the intellectual assembly line. All the answers right here for us, and others if they'd only listen. But truth has a way of coming in disguise, sometimes wearing rags and sometimes finery, but so often cloaked from our immediate sight. And sometimes that which we have rejected, that which we have let go of or decided was only for others but not us, can be our teacher. So let our time of worship be an acknowledgement of the never-ending journey toward truth and meaning, and our appreciation of those we learn from along our way. At this time, we light candles for community, And you may have noticed the stage is a little different today, and we're going to have children up here on the stage, so we're not going to light actual candles. We do have electronic candles if you would like to do a candle of community today to prevent a fire hazard. And there were 7 in here, so I know that some people have picked some up. So if you do have a joy or a concern that you want to share, please come forward, briefly share that joy or concern, and then place your candle here.
Hi, I'm Kevin, and this is an unfortunate candle in recognition of those who lost their lives in a mass shooting at Brown University, and also the horrible anti-Semitic attack targeting worshipers celebrating the first day of Hanukkah at Bondi Beach in Australia.
Thank you. My name is Laura, and this is a candle of joy. Yesterday, I graduated from my university with a Bachelor in Environmental Studies.
Hello, I'm Rebecca, and I have a candle of concern. A couple of years ago, this wonderful woman came into our congregation. That is Laura Miller. She has been so ready to do whatever was needed. She's stepped into one role after another, always with kindness, always with love, always with competence. We're so lucky to have her and her husband, Steve. And Laura has received what seems like some very threatening diagnoses. And she's being tested, I think it's tomorrow. And I just would ask for you to send healing blessings and best case scenario outcome for Laura, because she's been such a blessing to all of us and an inspiration to all of us. So I have a candle for her. We're putting, yeah.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Connie Quirk. Some of you know that I go to a place called El Refugio, which is a hospitality house for the Southeastern Detention Center, Stewart, which is in south of Columbus by about an hour. This is a candle of concern for the immigrants. For the first time, we were able to help a 20-year-old who was released from Stewart at 11 o'clock at night. And she was able to come to the house. She was taken up in the Hyundai raid in Savannah and had spent 3 months at Stewart. She did not stop crying for about 10 minutes. We didn't have the heart to tell her that she was just on the beginning of her very long journey. So would people keep her in mind? Her name was Fabi.
This is a candle of joy. We're Nancy, Emilio, for our son and his wife, Jasmine, that got married a couple weeks ago. We're very happy about that.
The last candle that we light represents our silent joys and concerns. Please join me in just remembering all that's been shared this morning. Thank you. As we prepare for our offering this morning, just remember that our Share the Plate recipient for the month of December is Homeless No More, and you can contribute to that either through the offering today or on our website. Anna's going to introduce our offertory song.
I'm pleased to welcome forward Isabel on violin and Laura on piano to play Country Dance by C.M. von Weber.
Invite our ushers to come and receive our offering. We receive our offering today, symbol of our commitment to our good work. This time, I'll hand it over to our CYRE program to get ready for our pageant.
There once was a rather normal town in a rather normal country on a rather normal planet that was getting ready to begin celebrating the end of a rather normal year. What makes this story not normal is the fact that an alien was about to visit this town. Now, I don't mean an alien as in someone from a different country. I mean an alien as in someone from a completely different planet, from a completely different solar system, and from a completely different galaxy. Scientists later wondered if this alien was from a completely different universe, but that's not very important to our story. Suffice to say, they weren't from around here. As I said, this rather normal town was about to celebrate the end of a rather normal year. As you may know, if you're from around here, the end of the year has many different holidays that people celebrate. The alien was walking down the end of the street in a rather normal town soon after they arrived, and bumped into someone carrying something the alien had never seen before. "Hello, Earthling," said the alien. The person speaking to thought it was a very strange way to be greeted, but being a kind person, they said, "Hello," back to the alien. "You are carrying a very strange object," said the alien. "Can you tell me what it is?" The person replied that it was a menorah. They went on to explain that they were Jewish and that during this time of year, they used menorah to light candles in commemoration of God's miracle to their ancestors when they needed light. This was a celebration called Hanukkah. The alien was very confused, and they didn't understand words like Hanukkah, God, or candle. But they didn't want to be rude and ask too many questions. The alien did understand that the celebration was very important to the Jewish person, so they were happy for them. The alien wondered what it would feel like to celebrate Hanukkah. Right after talking to their new Jewish friend, the alien went back to their ship and put together the best menorah they knew how. The alien used pipes from metal and grease from the engines to make candles. And it was a decidedly ugly contraption that really looked nothing like a menorah. It sparked and sputtered when lit and gave off an awful stench. But the alien was proud of his work and decided to show his new friend that he too could celebrate Hanukkah. When the Jewish villagers saw the ugly invention and how it sparked and sputtered and noticed how awful it smelled, they were shocked. They couldn't believe that the alien would be so disrespectful to them by making such a thing. The Jewish villager yelled at the alien for making fun of them and said that it was wrong for them to try to celebrate Hanukkah like that. The alien was very confused and hurt. The last thing they wanted was to upset their Jewish friend. The alien went away before he made problems worse.
The next day, the alien met another neighbor. This neighbor was putting colored things on a tall, spiky object. Again, the alien was very confused. "What are you doing?" the alien asked. "I'm decorating a Christmas tree," said the neighbor. "These ornaments and lights make the tree bright and cheerful. And on one night, at the end of this month, an elf called Santa Claus comes and puts presents under the tree for good children that believe in him." As I'm sure you can guess, the alien was just as confused with what this neighbor told them. What are ornaments? What's a tree? Santa Claus? But as before, the alien didn't want to seem rude, so they didn't ask any questions. The alien did have a wish to be as cheerful as their new neighbor, though. So the alien went back to their ship and found the spikiest object they could find and put the most colorful objects from the ship onto it. The alien then made a sign that said, "Santa Claus, come here," and put it on top of the tree. The alien was so proud of the work they did that they called the neighbor that was decorating their own Christmas tree to come and see the alien's tree. When the neighbors saw it, they couldn't help but laugh and laugh. It was so ugly, and the sign on top was so strange, they didn't know what to think of it. The alien didn't appreciate being laughed at, and they became very sad. The neighbor went away, shaking their head and still laughing.
The next day, the alien went out into the village and heard a noise. It was not a bad noise, but the alien had never heard anything like it before. He went into the building where the noise came from and saw many earthlings lined up and singing.
Too close.
Silent night, holy night.
After the earthlings were done singing, the alien went up to them and asked them what they were doing. One kind earthling told the alien that they were singing Christmas carols. They were gathering to celebrate the birth of the baby Jesus. The alien knew that a baby being born was a very good thing, but they didn't understand what a baby Jesus was or why it was so special. As usual, instead of asking questions, the alien took what little they had learned and decided to make something with it. The alien went back to their ship. Now, these aliens don't have babies like earthlings do. This alien's babies grow in eggs not unlike a bird's eggs on Earth, but much bigger. The alien invited the kind Christmas carol singer to witness the birth of the alien's very own baby Jesus so they could celebrate together. The kind villager was not happy. They quickly told the alien that what they had done was very disrespectful and hurtful. They could not believe the alien would mock their faith in such a way. The kind earthling went away sobbing. The alien was as sad as ever. 3 times they had tried to experience what the earthlings were doing, and 3 times the alien had somehow done something wrong. The alien went off for a walk to try to think about what had gone so wrong and what they could do about it.
One little candle, burn, burn, burn. Hanukkah is here. 2 little candles, burn, burn, burn. Hanukkah is here. 3 little candles, burn, burn, burn. Hanukkah is here. 4 little candles, burn, burn, burn. Hanukkah is here. 5 little candles, burn, burn, burn. Hanukkah is here. 6 little candles, burn, burn, burn. Hanukkah is here. 7 little candles, burn, burn, burn. Hanukkah is here. 8 little candles, burn, burn, burn. Hanukkah is here. Hanukkah is here. Hanukkah is here. The alien was very lost. Not only did they lose all the friends that they had made since they were on the earth, but they had been walking so long that they had no idea how to get back to their ship. Finally, the alien sat down and cried. Not too long afterward, someone approached. "What's the matter?" asked the human. The alien looked up and saw a kind face, but the alien remembered that the other 3 people they had met had also started out with kind faces, and then those faces became very unkind. The alien was scared to tell the person what was wrong. "Are you lost?" asked the human. This didn't seem like a question that could get the alien into trouble, so they nodded and said, "Yes." "Where do you live?" asked the human. Well, that was a difficult question to answer. Instead of giving a detailed description, the alien decided to play it safe and said, "Very far away." The kind friend sat down next to the alien and said, "Tell me your story." Somehow, the alien understood that the most important parts of their story to tell at the moment were all about how they had tried to understand the Jewish neighbor's celebration of Hanukkah, and the neighbor set up the tree for Santa Claus, and the neighbor who sang Christmas carols for the baby Jesus. After the alien told the entire story, the friend nodded and thought for a minute. "I think I may understand what has happened," said the human. "You are not familiar with the customs and traditions around here. You saw things that you didn't fully understand, but that you wanted to experience because you saw how good they made others feel. But when you tried to copy what others were doing, the people were offended, right?" The alien nodded. "Tell me," said the human,
Is there a custom where you are from that we don't have here? The alien thought for a moment. There was so much that was different where they came from. The alien's mind spun around, trying to think of just one good example. Don't worry about trying to describe it, said the human. I'd understand. And that's the point. No matter how much you describe your custom, I would not be able to really understand what it means to you. It's the same with Hanukkah, or Santa Claus, or Jesus. And believe me, there are many other traditions and customs that you haven't seen. Each one means something special to the person that celebrates it. And when you try to copy it, like you did with the menorah, or the tree, or celebrating the birth of one of your own kind, it's not celebrating what is truly special about the custom. It's offensive. You can't really celebrate the same way as everyone else, and that's okay. But you can appreciate what others celebrate and let them invite you to join in as much as you are able. It is much more respectful to join someone in celebrating something on their own terms, rather than trying to change what they celebrate to fit your own way of thinking. Does that make sense? The alien wasn't totally sure they understood what the human was saying. It's okay to join others in celebrating something that those people enjoy, but it's not okay to copy what they're doing. The alien wasn't sure they really saw the difference. The human saw the alien and was still confused. Tell you what, I want to invite you to a dinner tomorrow night. Many friends that celebrate many different customs will be there. You'll be able to see that we can all come together and celebrate with each other, but that we don't have to copy what each other is doing. Will you come to dinner tomorrow night? The alien agreed, and they walked back towards the alien ship, since the human knew the way back.
The alien was excited to see what the kind human meant by everyone coming together to celebrate their own customs. As the alien made their way to the gathering, they thought back on all that had happened. The alien could see that doing something you really didn't understand the importance of could hurt someone and make them feel bad. When the alien arrived, the kind religious leader welcomed them. The alien could already see a Christmas tree was set up with the ornaments and the lights, and they saw a scene in the corner where two humans knelt on the ground with the baby between them. A flying being hovered over the humans, and the animals lay on the ground. That's the scene of the birth of baby Jesus, said the religious leader. When we sit down to eat, ask someone to tell you the story. The alien nodded, and they moved to the table at the center of the room. The three neighbors that the alien had already met were already seated and talking. The alien noticed that the menorah of the Jewish neighbor was on the table. When the three at the table noticed the alien, they all smiled and asked the alien to sit down. The alien was a little embarrassed, but they did so. I want to apologize, said the alien. I did not understand before why what I did was wrong, but now I see that just because someone might like a particular custom that another person does, that doesn't mean that you can try to copy that custom yourself. I am sorry for offending you. The people around the table nodded and forgave the alien. Then they started to eat. As they ate, the alien asked questions. They asked lots of questions. They asked so many questions that the alien barely took time to eat. Then they wanted to know all about the different holidays, the different traditions, the different beliefs of the Earthlings. And as the people answered the alien's questions, it became clear that the alien had seen the menorah and the Christmas tree and the baby Jesus was just a very small part of what made each custom special to those who celebrated them. And what the alien noticed most of all was that sharing the joy and love and peace together was the most important part of celebrating. Each person had their own way of showing it, but the sharing of those ways of joy and love and peace together mattered most of all. And so, the alien and the villagers celebrated into the night. The end.
No matter how much you describe your custom, we may not be able to really understand what it means to you.
This is the same with Hanukkah or Santa Claus or Jesus and many other traditions and customs. Each one means something special to the person that celebrates it. You can't really celebrate the same way as everyone else, but you can appreciate what others celebrate and let them invite you to join in as much as you are able. It is much more respectful to join someone in celebrating something on their own terms rather than trying to change what they celebrate to fit your own way of thinking. Thank you.
I invite you to rise and body or spirit to join in singing our congregational benediction.
Can you be seated for just a moment? And let's just take this opportunity to offer another big round of applause for all. And a big thank you to Bauer for providing such a wonderful script for us today. Thank you so much for being a part of this service. Enjoy the rest of your day.